Euclid division lemma. Our next topic is Euclid division lemma, that is theorem 1.1 Euclid division lemma. That is the most important topic that always comes in your exams. Okay, given what is the theorem here? Given positive integers a and b. Okay, there are two positive integers a and b, name of them, their denotation is a and b. There exist unique q and r. Okay, what are the q and r? Q and r quotient, q is quotient, r is remainder. Q is quotient, r is remainder, satisfying the relation a equals to bq plus r. And r is, condition of r is how much? That is greater than 0, and the remainder is greater than 0, greater than equals to 0 or less than b. That is the condition here. So what is the meaning of this statement? I am explaining here. Try to understand this. This is the statement here. If the numbers a is in the form of a equals to bq plus r. Okay, I am taking an example. Like 9 divided by 6. Okay, I am taking an example, that is 9 divided by 6. So we also write like that 9. We also write, we have to divide, decimal expansion we have to write. So what is the decimal expansion of this? We write 9 inside, 6 outside. Okay, so it comes here 6. We are dividing 9 by 6. Okay, so what comes here? 6 ones are 6. So 6 ones are 6. So it 6 comes here. Then subtract. Then it is how much? 3 is left over here. Okay. If we are writing in the statement of Euclid division lemma, like, see, what is the statement? We can write it in the form of this. We can write this in the form of this, like 9 equals to, we can write 6 into 1 plus 3. 6 ones are 6 plus 3, that is 9. Okay, we can also write that these are the terms are here. These are the terms are here. That is your dividend. That is your dividend. That is your divisor. Okay, that is your divisor. And if after some time it comes remainder. Okay, remainder. And it is a quotient here. Okay, quotient is here. So we also represent it by, it is your dividend, it is your remainder. So a, this is your b here, it is your q here, and after some time it is your r. Okay, that is your statement here. Okay, so that is your statement. A is the number which is divided by the another number b, means a and b are both positive integers. According to the theorem, a and b are both positive integers. Okay, and after that dividing, q is the quotient, r is the remainder. Q is the quotient, r is the remainder, and these are the unique number. These are the unique number. Okay, and that satisfied, that is the statement here. We can also write a equals to, b into q. We can multiply this and this. So b into q plus r. Okay, b into q plus r. Now we already aware of that. This c, what is this? What is the condition this says? Okay, what is the remainder says here? This remainder, this is your remainder, and this is your quotient here. Q is 6 and r is 3 here. We always said that q is always greater than 3. Why? That is a condition here. Sorry, this is your number b. This is not your quotient here. This is your number b. Okay, this is your another positive integer, that is a number b. Okay, this r is always less than b. Obviously, see, 3 is always less than 6. Yes, obviously. If it is a 6, then again we divide it by 1 times. Okay, so that's why remainder is always less than 6. Okay, that is the statement says here. Always. We also agree with this statement. See, 3 is greater than 0. In this statement, if I am writing here, 3 is always greater than 0, but it should be less than 6. Yes, that is a statement, na? 0 is greater than r is less than b. So that statement is true here. Okay, so that is the meaning of this statement here. I hope it is clear to you. That is the Euclid division lemma. Okay, that is a statement. That is a simple long division method. that is nothing, that is only long division method only. There is another name for the Euclid division lemma. That is another name for Euclid division lemma is long division method only. That is the only long division method only. Okay, so do not confuse with that. Okay, it comes in exam by ADL or ADA. Okay, but you have to remember that what is this, what is the method here. Okay, A equals to BQ plus R, and R is less than R is greater than equals to 0 or maybe less than equals to B, and A and B are two positive integer and Q and R are unique numbers. Okay, so you have to remember that. That is your theorem 1.1. Okay, after that we are going to discuss here two terms here. One is lemma, and another term is lemma. That is another term. The lemma is, what is the lemma here? It is Euclid division lemma. So lemma is what? Lemma is nothing, that is a proven statement used for what is the lemma? Lemma is a proven statement used for proving another statement. Meaning is that कि हम कोई एक स्टेटमेंट पहले से प्रूव कर चुके हैं, उसी स्टेटमेंट को यूज करके हम दूसरे स्टेटमेंट को प्रूव करेंगे. जैसे हम मान लेते हैं, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल सन राइजेज इन द ईस्ट. ओके, सूर्योदय पूरब में होता है, पूर्व दिशा में होता है. ठीक है, वही स्टेटमेंट लेके हम कोई अनदर स्टेटमेंट को प्रूव करते हैं. तो बस यही जो प्रूव करने का, किसी एक स्टेटमेंट को लेकर, किसी पहले से प्रूव्ड स्टेटमेंट को लेकर हम किसी अनदर स्टेटमेंट को प्रूव करते हैं. पहले से ये प्रूव्ड स्टेटमेंट है और इस प्रूव्ड स्टेटमेंट को लेकर हम दूसरे स्टेटमेंट को प्रूव करेंगे. यही एक लीमा कहलाता है. ठीक है, इसके बाद एक टर्म्स और आती है यहाँ पर, that is algorithm. Algorithm is another term here. That is, what is the algorithm? What is the meaning algorithm? Algorithm is that series of well defined steps which gives procedure for solving a type of problem, okay, problem. What is the meaning of algorithm? Algorithm is that a well defined steps are we are using, that is a procedure here to solve the problem. Means कोई टास्क को हम कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं तो हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप चलेंगे और उस टास्क को कंप्लीट करेंगे. जैसे मैं एग्जांपल ले लेता हूँ, हमें कोई चाय बनानी है, तो चाय बनाने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, भगोनी लेते हैं, भगोनी में दूध डालते हैं, पानी अगर हो सकता तो पानी भी डालते हैं, फिर चाय, फिर शक्कर, फिर गैस ऑन कर उसको चढ़ा देते हैं और उससे चाय बन जाती है, छानकर फिर हम कप में पी लेते हैं. तो यही एक प्रोसीजर होता है. जैसे टास्क हो गया हमारे पास, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गया, चाय एक प्रॉब्लम हो गया. ठीक है ना, टी वी हैव टू मेक, सो दैट इज अ प्रोसीजर, स्टेप बाय स्टेप वेल डिफाइंड प्रोसीजर. पहले भगोनी ली, फिर हमने दूध लिया, दूध लिया, पानी लिया, शक्कर लिया, अदरक लिया. ठीक है, फिर चाय पत्ती ली और उसको डालकर हमने फिर उबाला. ठीक है, उबाल कर हमने चाय पी. तो ये एक प्रोसीजर हो गया, वेल डिफाइंड प्रोसीजर है. तो उससे क्या हो रहा है, हमारी एक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो रही है. तो वही प्रोसीजर जो हो रहा है हमारा स्टेप बाय स्टेप अगर सॉल्व हो रहा है तो वही हमारा एल्गोरिथम कहलाता है. ठीक है, तो आप समझ चुके होंगे एल्गोरिथम क्या है. स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसीजर है टू सॉल्विंग सम टास्क और प्रॉब्लम. और lemma is a procedure in which we are using the proven statement to prove the another statement. Means किसी statement, proved statement, already proved statement को हम लेकर किसी another statement को prove करेंगे तो वो lemma होगा. लेकिन ये इस चैप्टर में, चैप्टर नंबर 1 में ध्यान रखिएगा आप, lemma and algorithm, we treat both terms as a same. ओके, बोथ टर्म एज ए सेम. कहीं पर भी अगर लीमा आ जाए या एल्गोरिथम आ जाए तो आपको उसको सेम ही ट्रीट करना है. ठीक है, ये टर्म्स दोनों क्या सपोज करेंगे आप, सेम. ठीक है, इसमें कोई फर्क नहीं समझेंगे और क्वेश्चन को एक जैसे ही सोल्व करेंगे. ठीक है, तो इसके बीच में डिफरेंस आपको क्लियर हो गया होगा। और इसके बारे में थ्योरम भी आपको क्लियर हो गया होगा कि यूक्लिड डिवीजन लीमा क्या होता है कि दो सिंपल डिविजन लॉन्ग डिवीजन मेथड है, जैसे हम डिवाइड करते हैं और उसी को स्टेटमेंट के रूप में लिखते हैं। तो बस यही हमारे पास प्रोसीजर है और यही हमारा यूक्लिड डिवीजन लीमा प्रोसेस कहलाता है। ठीक है, कीप वॉचिंग, कीप लर्निंग स्मार्ट स्टडी यूट्यूब चैनल। लेकिन हम ये ईडीएल यूज़ क्यों कर रहे हैं, पर्पस क्यों है, क्या है हमारा इसका पढ़ने का? इसका पढ़ने का पर्पस ये है कि क्योंकि ये हमें HCF फाइंड आउट करने के लिए काम में आएगी। हम इससे क्या करेंगे, HCF फाइंड आउट करेंगे। टू फाइंड द HCF ऑफ द गिवन टू नंबर्स, ओके, देयर आर टू नंबर्स A and B, we have to find out the HCF of the given number by Euclid division lemma. So what is the why we are using this EDL Euclid's division lemma to find the HCF of the two numbers? Okay, that is fine. After this, we are taking the example that is easy for you to understand the concept of Euclid division lemma or Euclid division algorithm. Okay, we can also say that it is a Euclid division lemma or Euclid division algorithm. Okay, that are same. Okay, we treat it as same. These are the short form of Euclid division lemma or Euclid division algorithm. Okay, now come to the example number 1. Example number 1 is that use Euclid's algorithm to find the HCF. Okay, why we are using the Euclid division? Because to find the HCF of the given numbers. Okay, of numbers are given already here. So what is the approach? How do we find out the HCF of the given number? How do we find the HCF of the given number? What is the approach here? You have to always remember that. What is the approach? You have to always remember that there are two numbers. One number is 576 and another number is 4052. Okay, so both the numbers you have to find out whichever is greater. So this number is greater, 12576 is greater than 4052. So what we have to do here, now apply division lemma, Euclid division lemma to both the numbers, okay, to 12576 and 4052. Okay, both the numbers. Okay, we have to apply the Euclid division lemma for both the numbers. Now what we do, that is greater number, so you treat as a number, you have to divide it in like a long division method. Simple, you have to write it here 12576, whichever is greater number you have to write inside and whichever is smaller number you have to write outside. Okay, that is a procedure you have to remember always. Okay, now that is the number is greater than 4, the greater number inside, smaller number outside. Okay, now you simple keep on dividing and find out the HCF. So how do we calculate? Solve it. See, that is 4052 divided by 12576 is divided by 4052. That comes, I think it comes 3 times. 4 3s are 12, so it comes 3 times. Okay, it divides 3 times, so it comes 2 3s are 6, 5 3s are 15 and 4 3s are 12. Okay, you have to subtract it, that is 0 7 5, it is 2 only and it is a 4 only, 420. Then this, if this remainder is not comes here, this is your remainder. See what is the approach here, that is same here, we already discussed it here. That is your dividend, okay, that is your dividend, we can write it here, that is your dividend, and that is your, there are two numbers, B and A are two numbers and these are divided by this B, and quotient is we can write over here and remainder is this. If remainder is not comes 0, we keep on dividing, okay, dividing. If remainder comes 0, we stop it here. Okay, and at that time that is the last divisor, that is our HCF. Okay, see how do we solve. See, this number remainder is not come 0, this is remainder is not come 0, so we keep on dividing, and next time this number this divisor, this previous divisor which becomes the next dividend here. Okay, this previous divisor, this divisor is become now dividend, and this remainder become for next time divisor. Okay, now divide it. 420 to 40952. Okay, 42. Okay, I think it 4 3s are 34, 9s are. So it comes over here 4 9s are 0 4 8 3 7. Okay, that comes out to be 2 7 2. I think it is correct. Check it once. Then 272 is remainder, it is not come 0, so we again dividing. Okay, and that is the previous remainder is become the divisor here. Now again this divisor will become again a dividend here, okay, so you have to write here, it here. Okay, now remainder is not come 0, so again this remainder will become divisor here. Okay, now keep on dividing. 272, so it comes only, I think it is only one time. Okay, it is a 272 one times, so it is 272. Now it is a 8 only, and I think it is a 12, so it is 4 only, and that is 1 only, 148. Again remainder is not come 0, so keep on dividing. This divisor will come again next time dividend. 272, again it goes only one times, so it is 8 16 and 2 sorry, only one times na, so it is 8 only, and it is a 148, so it comes only 4 here, and that is only here 7, so it is 6 only here, and it is 124. Okay, 120. Remainder is again not come 0, remainder is again not come 0, so remainder is not again comes 0, so what we do here, we write 48. Okay, 148 comes over here, and I think it is goes only one times, so it comes only here 124, so it is only 24, I think. Okay, again remainder is not come 0, so 124 you can write over here. Okay, and it goes to 24, I think it is goes by 5 times. Okay, then it is a 5 4s are 20, and 120, and 4 is the remainder only, this is remainder, again not comes 0, keep on dividing. That is how much 24 is divisor here, you put over here 24. Okay, then it comes 4 6s are 24. Now the remainder comes 0. See how much remainder comes 0, so you have to stop it here. Okay, and you have to stop it here, and this divisor, this final divisor or last divisor will become the HCF of the given number. Okay, so this 4 is the HCF of given number. You have to remember that. Last divisor, when remainder comes 0, you have to stop, and last divisor, that is 4 is the HCF of the given number. Okay, so you have to remember that 4 is the HCF of the given number. So HCF of numbers are 1 2 5 7 6 and 4052 is how much? Only 4. Okay, that is your answer. Okay, according to the Euclid division lemma, you have to solve it by like that. Okay, you have to solve it by like that, only long division method. Okay, that is a long division method, you have to solve it by like that. We can also write it in the form of A equals to BQ plus R. we can also write, that is again simple. How to we write? A equals to bq plus r, we already aware of that. What is the? A equals to b into q equals to r. Okay, so simple, we are writing 1 2 what is this? The number is here 1 2 5 7 6 equals to b is how much? B is your 4052 into quotient is here 3 only, plus remainder is 420. Okay, that is the way you have to write. Again for next, this is your number comes here, so you can write here 4052 equals to how much? 420 into 9, 420 into 9 plus remainder is 272. Okay, again this is your remainder is not comes 0, so again 420 is your next time, 420 is comes over here, 420 is equals to how much? 272 into 1, 272 into 1 plus 148 is the remainder. Again 272 is comes over here, 272 is comes over here, 148 into 1 plus 124, that is remainder here. Again you can write 148 equals to 124 into 1, 124 into 1 plus remainder is 24. Okay, similarly you can write 124 equals to 24 into 5 plus 4, 24 into 5 plus 4. Okay, and again you can write 24 equals to 4 into 6 plus 0. Okay, 4 into 6 plus 0. So what is the process here? You can write A equals to BQ plus R. So simple. If remainder comes 0, see this remainder comes 0, so we stop it here. We stop it here. And final divisor, this is your final divisor, so that is your HCF of the given number. Okay, HCF of the all numbers or given numbers. Okay, these numbers have HCF same as 4. Okay, so what is the approach here? Simple, keep on dividing and you can write it in the form. And you have to also notice here one thing. See, you have to always notice here one thing is that this is your divisor, comes for next time, this is dividend, and this is your remainder is comes next time divisor. Okay, similarly it comes here and it comes here. Okay, similarly this is your divisor comes next time dividend, and this is your remainder here comes dividend here. Okay, so similarly you can go through it. Okay, so you have to remember always. Okay, that is the example number 1. You have to do it by like that. Okay, so that is your Euclid divisor algorithm used to find out the HCF of the given number. HCF is how much? 4 only. That is your required answer. Okay. Take a screenshot of this.